If you could only keep 5 makeup products to do a full face, what would be your picks? Hey, it's Amanda. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Welcome back to my channel. But if it's your first time here and you enjoy beauty hauls, unboxings, first impressions, reviews, and more, you've come to the right place to hit subscribe for new videos weekly. I saw Noel create this if you could only keep 5 makeup products. I thought it was a lot of fun. Samantha March and Kelly Gooch also did this challenge, so it was fun to see what they would pick. I struggled on choosing my 5 picks because I'm like, how am I supposed to be able to do a full face with just 5 products? I took a strategic approach into choosing multifunctional products. I'm not sure how well this is gonna go over, so if you're interested in seeing what 5 products I could only keep, just keep on watching. I have nothing on my face. I'm just really hot. I've had a migraine for half of this week. I've never been one to really been migraine prone, and Gryffindor gets them quite often. Knock on wood, he hasn't had one in a while, but they've transferred to me. I just think it's stress. There's just a lot going on right now. So if it looks like I'm dying, I slowly am. It literally feels like I've been hit by 20 semis this week. I decided to forego primer, and that's pretty big because I am a dry skin. I typically do need a primer when it comes to applying foundation, but I also foregoed foundation. I feel like I use foundation more than concealer, but if I can't set my foundation with a powder, then it's gonna be looking rough. I decided to choose the Morphe Continuous Mist. I find this setting spray to be very versatile. I can use it to prime my face, it can set my face, and I also like it to wet the brush. Plus, it's really cooling. I love the spray radius. It feels very misty when you apply it to your face. There is a little bit of fragrance in here. It doesn't burn my eyes or my skin. For the second product, I did decide to keep concealer. I don't really wear foundation all the time, and if I'm going to work or just gonna go run out for some errands, I feel like I can just get what I need with concealer. Typically, I would just use it underneath my eyes. That's just like my most area of concern. With this challenge, you were able to keep your tools in SPF, so I am gonna use my Sigma 40 HD Kabuki. I just need like a little bit of brightening for my under eye. There is some darker discoloration just from not sleeping and staring at a computer screen, I guess would contribute to that too. I'm looking at my monitor right now. I'm like, ooh, that is looking a little rough. And it's because I don't have foundation on, so I'm trying to blend it out as best as I can. I do have redness as well. I guess I could also use this and put it all over. I have 3 tubes of the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and I feel like none of them really match me until I wear foundation. Also, I'm gonna go on ahead and apply some to my eyelids because it can also function as an eyeshadow primer. I feel like I look like a reverse raccoon. My eyes are super bright. Now that we are concealed and primed, the third product that I chose was the Morphe 35H palette. This has been my go-to palette since I have tried it. I have been using it for pretty much a straight month and a half now, non-stop, and I just feel like I can get a lot of use out of this palette. I think this shade right here could be a nice eyeliner. We could also maybe use this shade as a blush. I know that's like a more mustardy shade, but maybe that could be a bronzer. And then of course we have like this whole range of colors to create an eye look with, but I think just for this video I'm just going to apply one shade, and I'm going to take this shade right here just to apply all over. Oh, it's a little crumbly. The lid. And then I am going to take a little bit of the Morphe spray and apply it on my eyelid just because I wanted to show how else the Morphe spray could function as. I really like this shade. It's a very nice like everyday eyeshadow. I would literally probably use this as a look just to slap it on, add some eyeliner, mascara, and call it a day. Let's take this shade right here. Don't come after me if this looks really bad. This is just supposed to be a really fun video, and I'm gonna use it to bronze up. Now recall, I did not place any concealer on my face. Maybe it would have looked better if I just concealed my whole face. Now I'm thinking about like maybe I should have grabbed a palette that had more bronzier shades, but I don't always need a bronzer. Bronzer is actually like one of the last steps that I have incorporated. I definitely know I need blush and highlighter, so bronzer can be optional. If I look a little red and muddy, 2 things that I don't like in a bronzer, just excuse it. We're just having fun over here. And then let's take, I'm really drawn to this as a blush. I think that shade up there would have been nice too. There, we have a little bit of life to the face. We're making it work. I'm naturally flushed. Maybe you can tell I have on some blush or not. I'm going all out of steps than my usual routine. I think I'm gonna take this shade right here. It looks like a beautiful highlighting shade. Let's see. It's working. Ooh, yes. We're making it work. I love that. That's a good highlighting shade. I'm gonna use that more often. Definitely got some like rosy cheeks going on. And then I'm gonna take a Luxie 221 flat definer to dip into this shade and then pretty much take it as close as I can to my waterline as if I was smudging and smoking out my lower lash, but it's gonna function as eyeliner. Now that we have eyeliner on, we're gonna take that same brown shade. We're gonna take a Luxie 215 small angle to fill in the brows. I haven't used powder in the longest time to fill in my brows with. I used to use the Anastasia powder duo, then I moved to pomades, and now I'm using pencils. If I could just outline my brows with a pencil or pomade and then fill them in with this shade, because this shade actually matches my brow hairs. We have brows, eyeshadow, eyeliner, bronzer, blush, and highlighter just from using this one palette. I could not give up mascara, so I chose the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I think that this mascara does a really nice job lengthening and volumizing my lashes without primer, and it's just a really nice affordable option compared to like my holy grail, which is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This also doesn't clump up my lashes, but like that's just one coat and it looks like I have lashes, which is something I am not used to. And then I chose the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Poet. It was really hard for me to choose either a liquid lipstick versus a bold lipstick and then what shade. I really love a good red lipstick, but maybe for like a more neutral look it would just be too bold, and I love my plums, and then again plums are also very bold and probably won't work out with my 35H palette. So I decided to choose the shade Poet because it's more of a dusty rose mauve color, and I feel like those can be very versatile for a neutral or a bold look. And then lastly, I'm going to set the face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. And there you have it. You have a full face of only using 5 makeup products. So just to quickly recap, I love the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. It did a good job priming my face as well as wetting my eyeshadow and then finally setting my face. It's just a really nice multifunctional setting spray. It checks off the boxes that I look for in a setting spray. The spray radius, multifunctional it can be. I really like the mist feeling that it gives off. I feel like some setting sprays can be very harsh and it feels like hard droplets. It looks like you're starting to sweat, so you'll have to go in with a brush or a sponge. The e.l.f. Camo Concealer functioned really well as a typical concealer as well as a primer for the eyelids. And if I wanted to do a little bit more concealing, I definitely could have. Also maybe gotten away putting this all over my face. Maybe there could have been a powder in the 35H palette that could have set the concealer. I did not explore that option. I usually use this shade to set the base. That might be a little too much for my skin tone, but this palette definitely functioned well as an eyeliner and eyebrows, as well as typical eyeshadow shade, as well as some blush and some bronzer and highlighter. Really wanted to have mascara and a lipstick in it just because I do have pitiful lashes, and who doesn't love a good lipstick? I just felt like these 2 items were essential to complete the look. So I challenge you to try this challenge. I thought it was very overwhelming at first, but then it was a lot easier once I sat down and really thought about what products to choose and kind of strategize of what to choose. Especially if you're going for a full face, you have to think about what products are multifunctional. Of course, this is just for fun. If my makeup doesn't look the best, you know, we tried most of its eyeshadow on my face. Let me know in the comments below what 5 products you would choose and why. Also, let me know what other challenges and tags you would like to see. Girl, I am working on that makeup addiction tag. Don't worry, I've been tagged 5 times. I just need time to sit down, film it. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it fun. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you in the next video.